guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, hey, my name is Gary, aka the Plastic Boy. What's going on? Before we start the video, if you just want to click that subscribe button, click the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video, so you should be seeing this. Oh, cool. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago I went to New York and uploaded my JUVIAS place video. I didn't expect it to get like so many views first of all and so many comments. Loads of you guys loved it. Some of you guys hated it. A lot of you guys thought that the shade I chose, which was 300 Gambon, was a bit too light for me, and I'm not gonna lie, I did make this shade work. And even though I don't feel like it looked bad, I do feel like a more chocolatey shade would have suited me much more better. So what I did was, Juvia, I think I need a darker shade, sis. Okay, we'll sing you some over. So I've got so many darker shades here. I've got the darkest and the 200s. I've got the 100s and the 200s. A lot of you guys say you wanted to see the 200s. I'm not sure if this is available in Ulta yet. I think it's available this week. I'm not too sure. Definitely check Juvia's Place's Instagram for more information. I'm gonna swatch some of the 100s for you. I'm gonna swatch some of the 200s for you. I don't have every single shade because obviously she sold out of some of the shades online, so she already sent me what she had, but I've got some good shades here and I've got a real cute shade that I'm gonna try for you guys, just so you can use me as a shade reference. And for anyone darker, you can see how dark the 100s go, just for your, obviously your reference also. These shades are really chocolatey and rich. I'm gonna swatch them for you now so you guys can see the true tea. So obviously if you want to see all the shades and see me try a new deeper, warmer, sexy shade, then keep on watching. So hey guys, how's everyone doing? What's new? Let me know where you're from in the comments down below, so obviously we can connect in that. So I'm gonna swatch the shade 100. These are, so that the higher the shade, the lower the number, the darker the shade. So 100's darkest, and then when you get to 300 it gets lighter, vice versa. Each shade has a different undertone. This is 100, so this shade is super dark. I'm gonna do swatches here so you can see how dark that is. I think this is the darkest shade. This is super neutral, super dark. Like, this would even be too dark for me to contour with. It's really nice. I'm gonna use shade 110. I'm trying not to waste too much product. Hold on. Oh, this is even open. I tried to do this video before, but it just wasn't coming out cute, and my lighting setup wasn't cute either. Hold on, let me see if I can open this. Oh my god, these bottles are so hard to open. So this is 110 Seagull, which looks like this. They're very similar, but this one's a tiny bit lighter, and I think this one has a bit more warmth to it. Then the next one is 120 Chad. Let me swatch that for you there. I'm using my fingers. So 120 Chad, you can see, is a bit more lighter, but still I think 120 is a bit more on the neutral side. I can't believe how dark these foundations go. Juvia has actually killed it, as I said in my video before. The next shade I have is 140 Angola. This is a tiny bit lighter, so that's 140. That shade's quite nice actually. That shade, I could actually probably use this shade disappearing quite nicely, but it is a bit more on the neutral side. It's really cute as well. I don't want to make the same mistake of making the wrong shade choice. And this is 150 Kano, and this is the last one I have in the 150s, but there is 42 shades. So this is Kano. Is it Kano? Yeah, Kano. This is Kano 150. This is a bit more on the golden side. So really nice. Look at that spectrum. It's so beautiful. Some colors are missing. As I said before, I don't have all the shades. So we're going to swatch the 200s now. Okay, so we have the 200s, girls. What you guys were dragging me for, saying, get the 200s, get the 200s. Okay, so we're going to do this. So this is 200 Kenya. Let me just swatch that right here. That's Kenya there. Let me put my mic a bit back. I feel like I'm shouting to my mic. That's Kenya. And we have 205, which is Tanzania. That's Tanzania. That looks a bit like an NC something. It's definitely more of a cooler yellow undertone. It's a really nice shade though. Really pretty. Then we have 210, which is Togo. Let me swatch this one for you. This one reminds me exactly of an NC50. Like really nice, like really nice shade, as you can see. They're a lot more cooler with yellow undertones, except for this one. I feel like they look different on different skin tones, but as you can see, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys after. And this is 220 Dakar. I'm sure this is the one I wore yesterday. I'm pretty sure it is. So it's 220 Dakar. Yeah, I really like this shade, just 220. That's a really, really nice shade there. Oh my god, I'm running out of space. Luckily, I've got 2 left. And this is 230 Malawi. This is the shade I thought it was when I filmed the video for you, but it's actually not my shade. This shade is a bit more, it's a bit more golden, as you can see like that. And we have the last one, which is Lagos. Did I have this one before? I'm not too sure. Lagos. I'm gonna swatch that on top. So this is Lagos. That is it there. It's a bit more lighter. As you can see, it goes lighter in spectrum. So I think I'm definitely this one. Or I could wear that one actually, because that one kind of blends in nicely, but I'm just scared it's a bit too neutral. But I'd rather go a bit darker than the highlight, so I might go for 220. So you can see the shades. Let me zoom in for you. So these are the shades. So these are the 100 here. Starting from 100 all the way down to 150. And these are the 200s. So make sure you make reference, because I think I'm going to use this one so I can show you guys what it looks like. Happy? You better be, okay? So guys, I've already primed my face using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. That is literally one of my favorite ones. Look how much I've used. Like, I've used so much of it. It's such a good primer. If you guys haven't used it, definitely get a sample at Sephora or go to South. Where's Milk sold? I think it's sold in Southbridge, or I don't know. So I'm gonna go in with this shade 220 Dakar, because it's more of a chocolatey shade, just so you guys can see that the richness. Because I felt like 300 was a bit, it was just a bit cool, really. So I'm just gonna dab this in. See, this shades are just a bit more, you know. Let me guys know what you think in the comments down below. If you think this shade's just a bit more richer. I went for one shade a tiny bit darker, just because I do like my foundation one shade darker anyway. Just because I like the way this gives my skin more of a healthy look. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I went to New York. It was so good. Like, I really, really liked it. I wish I extended it because I was having so much fun. But then it was time to go home. We partied so much. Went to Times Square. I met a few of you guys out there while I was walking around. It was just super, super cute. I think this shade looks so much nicer. It's so pretty, and I feel like it's just a bit more warmer than 300. So this is 220, so it's a few shades darker than 300. I'm gonna go in with the JUVIAS Place Magic Concealer again. It's the same shade I used last time, number 11, just so you guys can see the contrast between the two shades. I'm literally just gonna put some like that. It's such a nice concealer. I love the way it's just like super, super dewy, like, you know, like it's full coverage, but it doesn't dry super fast. As I said in the last video, I'll definitely get the concealer. You definitely have like more playtime to blend it out. So I literally love this concealer so much. I feel like it's a perfect kind of like golden concealer for under my eye. You guys know I love like a bright under eye, but I've been trying not to go as intense as I normally do. By the way, for anyone asking, this is the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. I tried to create a certain look, but I just felt like, I don't know, I tried to do something, but it just didn't come out cute. So I'm gonna have a play with the palette. And I also used a gel liner from Maybelline, which was so dry. I think it dried out. I bought it the other day and I just feel like, why is it so dry already? Do you know what I mean? But I really want to come back to New York before the summer ends, but I'm just not sure when I'm actually going to have the time. But so many of you guys on Instagram sent me messages with suggestions where to go. New York is just so good. It's a bit like London really, but it's just a bit like bigger. Everyone's like super like, not unfriendly, but everyone's just, they just don't give a like fuck basically. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so much crackheads, like it's actually kind of scary, but I just love the New York at night, especially when it's warm. When I went the first time, I had such a bad experience because it was so cold in February. Like, you guys get blizzards and stuff. It's actually so crazy. Concealer is so much. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna finish off my makeup because in my last video I did the whole same routine. Nothing's changed. I'm gonna give you guys my final verdict on the colors and the 200s and the 100, and you guys can let me know in the comments down below what you think of it as well. I'm just gonna finish my makeup and back in a sec. Hey guys, so welcome back. So I finished the skin. I obviously skipped that part because in our last video you guys can see what I do with my foundation, how I set it, how I contour, how I do every damn thing. So I'm not gonna lie, I much prefer this shade. I'm definitely a 200 shade. I felt like the 300, I made it work, but I feel like this one was just so much easier to like blend out. It matches my neck, and I feel like as you wear it, it just sits very nice. And obviously when you contour, your setting spray, blah, 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 blah. Again, I am 220 Togo. Is that the shade? No, Dakar. I'm 220 Dakar. That is the shade I am. For reference, it's a tiny bit warmer than me. To be honest, I could use so many shades from this line. It's a bit mad. Like, I could use one shade in the 100 that's matched me perfectly, but it is kind of neutral, so I didn't want to take the risk of trying that for the video. I love it so much. Let me guys know in the comments down below if you've tried this foundation already, because it has been out for like a hot minute right now. You guys are loving the reviews. I'm watching other people's reviews as well. I really like it. I liked Nikki Tutorial's review. It was really beat. Really like the finish of it. I've already done a wear test. We know it lasts very long, and it obviously just wears super well. So I shall see you in my next video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I shall see you next week. Bye.